You're watching Good Day Austin on Fox 7.
The firing of FBI Director James Comey sent shockwaves through Washington yesterday. Last night, Congressman Lloyd Doggett and Republican strategist Matt Mackowiak joined Fox 7 News at 9 to talk about the move.
Joining us right now to discuss Comey's firing is U.S. Representative Lloyd Doggett and GOP consultant Matt Mackowiak. Gentlemen, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Representative Doggett, the first question is about public perception and timing. Do you think Comey was fired because he was investigating Trump's possible ties to Russia?
I do. I think this is a really shocking bit of political duplicity that goes to the very core of our democracy. I believe, as I have since last November, that we need as independent and nonpartisan and non-political investigation as possible. And at this point, we probably need not only an independent commission, but a truly independent prosecutor to look into this.
Matt Mackowiak, same question. Do you think this is all about the Russia investigation?
Well, I understand why people may think that. The timing here does look very bad. You have a number of Republican United States senators who have come out and questioned the timing. The Senate Intelligence Committee Chairman Richard Burr of North Carolina, Republican, said that late this evening. John McCain of Arizona, Ben Sasse, Lindsey Graham. There's a number of people who have some real concerns here about this. That said, the New York Times has a story late tonight that makes clear that Trump has lost confidence in Comey and that this has been building for over a year. You have to remember, both sides have had huge dissatisfaction with how he's run the FBI. The Clinton team, I think, blames him for losing the election. I think Hillary was likely to fire Comey if she won the election. So I don't understand how they can want her, how the Democrats could want Comey fired up until the precise moment Trump chooses to fire him and then they oppose it.
Representative Doggett, can you explain that, Ben?
Well, I think timing is really critical. I mean, remember that only a few weeks ago, President Trump was speaking before a crowd that was yelling, "Lock her up." They were bragging about the importance of Comey's investigation on through this year. And now, a day after we learned that President Trump jeopardized our national security by appointing someone he had been informed could be compromised by the Russians to a top security position 2 days before the FBI Director Comey was set to testify in front of the Senate Intelligence Committee, and at a time we're hearing news reports that there are subpoenas going out in a grand jury investigation of the ties with Russia. This firing occurs. No one really believes the phony excuses in this letter that the president believed that Mr. Comey was too mean to Hillary Clinton. This is all about collusion with Russia. You would think if the president would really want to get to the bottom of this, he would be in support of an independent investigation and independent prosecutor. I do agree with Matt about Senator Burr. I salute the fact that after the president's men really polluted the House investigation and pretty much got it off track, that Senator Burr has spoken up for Mr. Comey. I think the FBI director made a serious mistake last year in the way he handled the email investigation, but he is a dedicated public servant, and all of us make mistakes. I think that the only interest the president had was once Mr. Comey questioned the attack on President Obama as having engaged in criminality with wiretapping at Trump Tower, and after this latest bit of revelation about Russia and the fact that now the president would be subject to a thorough investigation concerning collusion with the Russians.
You know, Matt Mackowiak, let me ask you, talking to the congressman's point about calling for more of an independent investigation, and also the FBI investigation, now with Comey gone, how is that impacted? And should there be an independent investigator?
Sure. So as it relates to the investigation staff of the FBI met tonight with the now acting FBI director, the deputy FBI director, whose name is Andrew McCabe, who's, I think, a known Democrat. His wife ran for office as a Democrat. So that investigation goes forward. Where we are now, you know, we'll see where this goes from here. President Trump now has to nominate an FBI director. That person only needs to get 51 votes in the Senate. Maybe Democrats shouldn't have used the nuclear option. They could have kept the 60-vote threshold for the FBI director. It's not like a president has never fired an FBI director before. Bill Clinton did it in the 90s. But again, I recognize that the timing here does not look ideal. We need to see more about why DOJ specifically said that this needed to happen. There have been lots of questions on both sides of the aisle about Comey's management at the FBI. And we do need these institutions to be as strong as possible, and we do need an independent investigation. The FBI is conducting one. They started it last July. The House Intelligence Committee and the Senate Intelligence Committee are conducting one right now as well.
Okay, Matt Mackowiak, Representative Doggett, thank you both for coming in
Thank you very much.
and sharing your perspectives with us tonight.
Fox7Austin.com.